And here we are. Once again, we are back in a brand new season, guys. It has been a long time, but we are back with my Pokemon Showdown Draft League. NGC, we're on season 9. We have came a long way. This is how I started my YouTube channel. This is how I started recording, started streaming on Twitch. This is where it all began. And we're in our 9th season, guys. So give it up. Big props to everyone who's ever played, not only this season, but all of the 8 previous seasons. I've met a lot of friends who have come and go. Some have came back. It is what it is. So yeah, guys, 14 team draft. I got to pick 14th. That was the last pick, which I really love. It means you draft on the wheel. I get back-to-back picks, as you will see. So I will introduce my team, and then I'll tell you about my week 1 opponent. It's pretty wild stuff, but here we go. My season 9 team, I'm really digging it. We already used 2 of our additions already, so we got to be careful. We only get 1 more transaction for the rest of the season. There are 14 teams, meaning we have 13 weeks of the regular season, and the top 6 seeds will make the playoffs. So I will introduce my team right now. This is not the order I drafted them in. I'm not really going to disclose it. I think it's just a waste of time, honestly. But our team, going from tiers, we have Mega Gallade, who I got to draft for the first time in the PWC. I love that mon, even though we didn't make the playoffs. That was not Gallade's fault, guys. That was actually my team building. I didn't have the best draft. It lacked pivot, so I really want to try Mega Gallade again. I love Mega Gallade. It was my kill leader. It was like one of the few bright spots on that PWC team. So we get it again. To complement it, we go with Zapdos. A lot of these Pokemon are going to be first-timers on my team. So Zapdos is a first-timer. I felt it really complements Gallade well. It's a really good electric pivot, electric flying, very hard to hit. I think it's only weak to rock and ice, if I'm not mistaken. It could be offensive. Most times we might do defensive. Yeah, I just want things that could complement Gallade very well, and I think Zapdos was a decent option, you know. Once again, what is Zapdos weak to? Rock and ice, which Gallade could check those, so I think it could work out pretty well. Next up, shout out to the draft for some people in the draft. I didn't know what to pick for my last OU Pokemon, and some dudes, I think that boy Top and Zenfestace, agreed that Tapu Bulu complements my team well, so we will see about that. First time I drafted Bulu. I've used Bulu in VGC quite a bit, so I'm used to it, just not in singles. So we have Bulu. Gives me a really good choice band user, I believe. We could abuse grassy terrain quite a bit on my team, weakening those earthquakes. That was really big on my team, so I really look forward to Bulu, man. Not gonna lie, I look forward to it. Probably won't come every game, but I think I'm gonna bring it this first week actually. So next up we have Nidoking, someone I used in the PWC before. I actually did not like it when I used it, but this time around, I think it deserves a second chance. I realized how much sheer force with the life orb could do, so I needed a special attacking nuke. The thing with this team, guys, as you could see, we got wall breakers. We got breakers, man. And then we got set up with Gallade. We just have to, throughout the season, maybe do some trades. Just worked on, I believe, just pivoting and speed. Like, this team was really slow until I did my first transaction. Speed was a big problem for my team, and it still is. It still is, but we kind of addressed that recently in the past few days. But we have Nidoking. Gives me a poison type that could resist fairy type attacks. So Nidoking, special attack mon, you know what it is. Milotic, first time using it in draft. It was really high on my draft list, man. I wanted a bulky water for once. Something that could recover, something that could click flip turn, base 81 speed. I like Milotic, you know. It gives me a very crucial ice resist as well. I believe my team, it still is very weak to ice, so, but it does help. Next up we have Incineroar. Incineroar is someone I've used a few times already. I haven't really done well with it, but maybe I could use it more as pivot support. Before I tried to be too cute and do like power trip setup sets, but we're just going to keep it short and simple. Just have it as a defensive pivot, defensive support. In one Pokemon, I complete not only Fire, Water, Grass core. Yeah, Fire, Water, Grass. We have Tapu Bulu now, but we also get our whatchamacallit, Psychic Fighting Dark core as well. And then we have a Perrserker Dragon to go with it. So, next up is my first transaction of the season. Guys, before I had this, Accelgor, who I never used before. I actually have no history of Accelgor at all. So I have no history using this mon. But, it seems pretty cool, man. Gives me T-Spikes, Final Gambit, base 145 U-turn. That's pretty much it, so. Accelgor gives me 145 speed, which I needed. That Pokemon was previously a Gastrodon. So we go from a very slow Pokemon to one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. We had plenty of slow pivots, so I needed a fast pivot. I needed a pivot that was faster than make a Gallade, in my opinion. Next up, our second transaction, we had Rhydon here, which in the off season, I was practicing with Rhydon, and I really liked it. It's a Pokemon that was suggested to me maybe a year back by Top. By that boy Top, he was touting Rhydon to me, telling me why he thought it was a good mon, and I agree. I played with it in the off season, and I really enjoyed it. But the thing is, guys, my only steel type post draft was Perrserker. So, as much as I wanted to keep Rhydon and try to make it work, Registeel, man. Registeel. Bulky steel type. Resist ice and fairy, which I needed. Resist psychic, which, am I weak to psychic? Not really. Yeah, but it gives me ice and fairy resist. And probably my best rocker. This takes Stealth Rock pressure off Nidoking. Next up we have someone I'm really hyped to use, Aromatisse. You know, I haven't used it before. Gives me a fairy type, a bulky fairy type, a cleric with Wish and Heal Bell, I believe. But the main thing here, well, there's other things. It could set up with Nasty Plot. It has an insane move pool compared to the usual Florges I get. Insane move pool. We get Nasty Plot set up. It has access to Trick Room. So as I was saying, most of my Pokemon are slow. If I want to, which we'll try to do this week 1 matchup, we could find opportunities to set up Trick Room. Thanks to Aroma Veil, this ability, we can't be taunted. So someone might want to click Taunt to stop Wish, stop Heal Bell, stop Trick Room, stop Nasty Plot, whatever. It won't work. It won't work, so there's no need for Mental Herb. Next up, I really reached for this Pokemon. It's a Pokemon I used in the off season, and I complete loved it. It's Drampa. I used them once before, like 2 seasons ago, I believe, and had good results. I do like him. I do like his Calm Mind Roost set. I used Perrserker as well before. It gets Cloud9 for those Rain and Sun teams. And it gets Sap Sipper. So what I was thinking was, I had 2 ground types at the time. I had Rhydon and Nidoking to take electric type attacks from Milotic. And then we had, we could have Sap Sipper Drampa taking off grass pressure off of Milotic. So, yeah, I just really, you could tell I think Milotic was my 3rd or 4th pick of the draft. So, in a 14-teamer, I felt that was cool. So, yeah, it's Drampa. It gives me another special attack nuke. So if I can't bring Nidoking one week, maybe Drampa could fill that void. Next up, we don't need. We picked Hitmonlee. I know it's kind of repetitive having two fighting types. Shout out to my Season 5 team, by the way. Hitmonlee, I'm a big fan. It's arguably my favorite fighting type in the whole game. Just something that could go fast. I think after Unburden, this is easily my fastest Pokemon, naturally, so. I've used it before. We don't even need to run Unburden. We could do Curse, White Herb. We could also do Rapid Spin as well, so. Yeah, Hitmonlee, I think I'm keeping that boy. If anything, for that Rapid Spin. And last but not least, I haven't used this Pokemon yet, and this will probably be my drop. I put money on it. If I drop anyone, it's going to be this Pokemon. But he's okay in his own right. As I look him up, good abilities, base speed 50. Like, we have Registeel as a defensive steel type, and we have Perrserker as a offensive steel type. He actually does a lot of damage with his abilities, stop a choice ban, and yeah, fairies have to switch out. So, and what's cool about Perrserker too is he's a slow U-turn. So that is my team. I'm really digging it. I'm actually digging my draft for once. I'm really digging it. I drafted Mega Gallade first, and the rest of the draft, just get things to support the Mega Gallade. Get things that Mega Gallade can't do, which is why I got like Nidoking, Drampa, Zapdos. You know, I got special attackers that go with Gallade. I got slow attackers, you know. I think I mixed up my speed tier as well. I like the Accelgor pick. A lot of these Pokemon I haven't used before in Draft League, so it's going to take some time. I do, however, like my first half of the schedule, so. Okay, enough about my team. What about my opponent? This is, if you guys recall, this is my dear friend, Matt Neal. He's always in our Facebook Draft League chats, but he hasn't played. Besides briefly in Season 2, right? He played in Season 2, I believe, and he went 3-0 or 4-0. He was like the best player record-wise until he faced me and I beat him. And then for whatever reason, he dropped after that week. So I don't think it was that one loss, but I think he just had too much on his plate. So shout out to him and his fiancée. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I'm a little raspy right now. The past few days, I've been getting limited sleep, and I actually have caught a little something. It's not serious, it's not COVID, but it's definitely something. We've been having wacky weather. I've been streaming a little bit too much, and going out a lot this past weekend, man. Friday, what happened? What happened this past weekend? Oh, we had a concert. We went to Knotfest. And then the following day, we had our draft. Is when we did our draft. I sounded like shit. I didn't feel good that whole day. And then 2 days after that, I went to a Clipper game. So it's been a wild week. Not enough sleep at all. And I'm paying the price for it now. But here's Gengar Guy's team. Shout out to him. I needed him. I needed a last minute manager before the draft, and he came through. So drop a like for Gengar Guy, guys. Anyways, we have Tapu, Lele, Hawlucha, Blissey, and Mega Sableye on the same team. That is bonkers. Rotom-Heat, Diggersby, who is on my draft list as a pivoting ground type. Lanturn, Jellicent, Zydog, you know, the dog pound. Zygarde 10%. We have Claydol, Orbeetle, Abomasnow, the god. So, not the best team, but there's potential here. And he was very surprised that someone would drop a team with Blissey and Mega Sableye on it. So, yeah, he didn't draft this team. We had a player from Argentina that hangs out with us on Twitch and Discord. He didn't attend the draft, so I kind of drafted this team. And he was just unresponsive, so we gave the team to Matt Neal. It's a cool team. It's a cool team. So, not the easiest week one. I feel confident in my game plan, but I'm having trouble. First off, Diggersby surprisingly is hard for me to switch into, in my opinion. So Diggersby is a threat this week. I'd be surprised if he didn't bring it. I hope he doesn't bring it. That thing gets gunk shot for Bulu. So yeah, Diggersby is a pretty fine mon in my opinion. It was on my draft list, but I just don't like it doesn't lay up stealth on, but it does have spikes too. So yeah, it's a fine mon in my opinion. The one thing I'm very worried about though this week, guys, this is what the focus of this episode is going to be. What the hell is Tapu Lele holding? If it's Scarf, then I'm in a better position. But what ruins me, what could absolutely body me, I think, what could body most teams, this thing's a threat. In the PWC, Tapu Lele is banned. I know in some leagues, Tapu Lele is banned, and I could see why. Those stats are bonkers, man. If I drafted Lele, I'd be running Specs probably every week. Just for fun. Even if Lele goes down, I just want to click like Specs Moonblast, Specs Psychic, and just go to town. Like something's dying, I think. Yeah, I hope it's Scarf Lele. I'm more prepared for a Scarf Lele. But if it's Specs, we're going to be in quite a bit of trouble. The one thing I was telling you guys about, well, two things. First off, Aromatisse is so bulky, dude, that it always takes Specs Moonblast. It takes anything Lele could do with Specs. So the second thing is, okay, sure, you could run Registeel. I could bring Registeel, but look at the rest of the team. Registeel does not want to be facing Hawlucha, Rotom-Heat, Diggersby, like a banded Zydog, you know? So this team, like I said, it's not bad. It has potential. What? I'm saying it's not bad and I take an L week one. But yeah. Yeah, I can't just bring Registeel, so we're not going to do that. We're not going to bring Registeel this week, even though it's viable. If I'm this scared of Lele, I'm just going to have to deal with it. So sorry about this being a longer team builder. It's week one, so I'm just explaining my team for the first time. You know what it is. It's not your first rodeo with me. I'm going to show you what I'm bringing and what I predict Matt Neal to bring. So here we go. We're bringing Mega Gallade, Zapdos, Bulu, Nidoking, Accelgor, which is probably going to be my lead, and Aromatisse. So the strategy here is I'm not running speed on stuff, and you'll see why in a moment. But everything here is low and slow. Everything here is bulky and powerful. We're going to lead Accelgor, try to lay up rocks, or Final Gambit something. Here comes the Disneyland fireworks. Accelgor, we put speed pressure on Lele, which is why I'm maybe, just maybe, if I'm lucky, we're forcing Tapu Lele to be Scarf instead of Specs, right? If you're Scarf Lele, you outspeed Accelgor. If you're not, then I think I just click Big Bug Buzz and get you out of there. So, yeah, that's why I think this should be Scarf Lele, but we'll have to see. This is what my whole battle and episode is based on. What item is Lele running? We have pretty standard stuff on Zapdos, Bulu, and Bulu. Like I said, Diggersby has Gunk Shot, so I actually ran the berry. I don't know what it's called. I'm not going to look it up. The Poison Resist berry. A berry I never used, so that's why I don't know what it's called. But pretty standard stuff. Nidoking, I believe we have Earth Power. We don't have Ice Beam. We have Earth Power, I think. I don't know the set, but I do know I have Rock Slide for Rotom-Heat, and I have Super Power for Blissey. I'm pretty sure Blissey comes. My Super Power, even with the attack drop, the way my EVs are set up, we always 2-hit KO it. So Yeah, we have Nidoking as answer for Blissey. We also have Gallade for Blissey, so we gotta be careful. We gotta keep one of. We have three. We have 3 physical attackers. I think we're set for Blissey. Mega Gallade, I think it was a pretty standard set. It has Trick Room on it, so there's my strat. There's my strat. I don't care what item the Lele has. We need to get Trick Room up. So we have Trick Room on Gallade, and we have Trick Room as well on Aromatisse. So one of those two will have to do it. If it specs Lele, it has to be the Aromatisse setting it up. I say that because Mega Gallade, we're like max HP, max Spadef, I think, something crazy like that. We have HP and we're max special defense on Gallade. But if you're specs, anything Moonblast kills. If you're Scarf, we live and set up Trick Room. And Ochoa you back with Poison Jab. But Aromatisse, on the other hand, could deal with most of this team. Yeah, Aromatisse has a much easier time setting up Trick Room. And yeah, I like Aromatisse this game, so we're gonna bring it. That's pretty much all I have on my side. So, Lele, Unburden Hawlucha, Blissey, Rotom-Heat should always come. I think Rotom-Heat is necessary. I have Bulu, I have 2 steel types. Rotom-Heat looks pretty good in my opinion. Diggersby, I want to say comes. It might not, but I would bring it. I think Diggersby makes sense. It gives you a very strong priority. It gives you gunk. You outspeed Bulu and Ochoa with gunk shot normally. Lastmon, it could be Mega Sableye. I want to predict as Mega Sableye, knowing to have spikes. You could use that magic bounce on me. But if it's not Mega Sableye, I gotta say Zydog. I think it's going to be Zygarde 10%. So, God damn, a 22-minute episode. A 22-minute intro. We're not even done with the episode. We're barely getting started with this season. Yeah, so that's my team. That's my thoughts on his team. That's my introduction to our Season 9 team. Let's get it, man. I am hyped. I like this team. I'm gonna sit on my last transaction for a while. But I think it will have to be dropping Perrserker for something I'm missing. So, by the way, in the comment section, if you see something I'm missing and you would like to help out, drop your opinion on my team in the comments. Please. Anyways, before I close this out, guys, really quick, I just wanted to point out a few days ago, like a few days after Halloween happened, one of my dear friends, I know this person in IRL, his name's Francisco. I've worked with Francisco. I've worked with his girlfriend who's now pregnant with his kid. Props to them. They were in a nasty car crash. Like, the car was wrecked. It looked like some truck nearly ran over the car. But due to timing, that didn't happen, you know. Like, they were a second away from possibly getting crushed. Let's put it that way. So, as much as I'm happy Francisco, Destiny, and the little one are alive, they're in a bind right now, you know. So they have a GoFundMe, guys. I've donated quite a bit. If you could, I'm gonna drop the link in the description, guys. If you could do as much as $1, that's all I could ask for. If you do $10, guys, or above, and you let me know about it in the comments down below, let me know, and I will, I'll do my part, and I'll gift you a Twitch sub for what it's worth. I know it's not worth much, but I want to make sure you're rewarded. This guy's fabulous. He comes by my Twitch streams every now and then. He's an awesome guy. Biggest My Hero Academia fan I could know. Dude, I mean, look at it this way, guys. He's part of our channel. He's actually played in this league. He played in Season 1, where my channel got started, man. I'll even link the 2 battles we did. We battled in Season 1 as a regular season opponent. And then I played and beat him in the semifinals to move on to the finals, I believe. Yeah, as I recall, I believe he had the Mega Scizor team, but I could be wrong about that. So, guys, he's family to his channel, man. So, I'm gonna definitely put the GoFundMe link at least once in our description. $1. $1 is all it takes. If you got money to spare, help him out. I'd appreciate it. Him and his family to be would appreciate it. Very tragic accident, man. So you guys gotta be safe. Drive normal, drive safe, especially around holidays. So I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Thank you so much for hearing that little bit out. That's my little plug for this episode. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on the battlefield. Friends, we are back, and it's about time to throw down on Showdown, man. Week 9 opener. We're facing off against Matt Neal, Gengar Guy96. Let's welcome ourselves. I'm a little nervous. It's a doable match, but there are threats on this team. At first, I thought my main threat was Tapu Lele, but a Diggersby lead would be disastrous. I think my only switch into that is like Zapdos, and even that's not a good matchup, you know. So here we are, guys. I have my notepad ready. Let's act like I know what I'm doing, because I kind of don't. So it really comes down to the lead. It's going to come down to early game. I'm just going to send it right now. Verify everything here. I might regret this play right here, the Accelgor. Like, I kind of want to bring Choice Scarf. But whatever, it is what it is. I don't want to change too much. So it is what it is. So I'm not going to change anything else. Just go with the flow and try to get a W. This guy, he's not a singles battler, even though he's been in this league before. But he has a library of Pokemon in general up here, so I would not discredit him whatsoever. I need him to go online. He's telling me to hurry up and all that. I'm on, so I'll talk about the team really quick, I guess. I'm gonna lead a Accelgor always. I gotta be careful about. I could lay up spikes turn 1 if he doesn't lead Sableye. I might lay up 1 layer of spikes or U-turn out of there. If he leads Diggersby or any kind of priority, I'm gonna switch out. I don't want Accelgor taking too much damage. We have Final Gambit to take out stuff. Maybe Rotom-Heat. Oh my god, if you could hear that, so much noise is going on today. It's Saturday night. There's like a party here, there. Police cars, police sirens. Right when I start recording too. All this activities just started. But Diggersby, I think I'm just worried about Diggersby and Tapu Lele. I'm not sure if Sableye is going to come. It is kind of a threat if I don't have Aromatisse, so let's keep that in mind. Sableye plus Blissey is a thing. So, like I said, this is a decent team. You could do some transactions and fix it. So, I wouldn't be that surprised if we lose. I think we'll be fine though. We have double Trick Room, and let's just hope for the fucking best, man. I'm gonna do my best here. Turn down music, turn off music, and here we go. Let's get it popping. Season 9 opener. Wait, what? What the fuck just happened? Okay, I'm gonna do this for him. Normally, guys, we want to do National Dex AG in this league, but I'll switch back to National Dex. Here we go. So that way he doesn't have to. He hasn't played with us for a year and a half, 2 years almost. Oh, now he switched. Okay. Yeah, he's played in this league before, season 2, so it's been a long time. Nearly 2 seasons ago. I'll try to link that battle in the description. Once again, I'm going to tout the GoFundMe page for our friend Akiramenaix. Akiramenaix, who played with us season 1. I already talked to you about that. Catch a team builder if you don't know what I'm talking about. And we're going to do our best, so. Alright. Well, that's actually an ambulance. So. Question of the day, guys. My usual week 1 question. Favorite Mon from my roster and least favorite Mon. There's no Sableye, there's Jellicent. Whoa, what a... There's no Rotom-Heat, which I was scared of. No Diggersby. I think it would be just fine. Kinda. Key is to keep Aromatisse alive, I believe. Aromatisse. And keep Blissey checks. Or Blissey answers, so Gallade is one. Bulu kind of goes in. He might be thinking Trick Room. He might be bringing Trick Room, which is cool. Which is cool for me, right? That's why I didn't want to bring Incineroar. So, I don't think his Lele Scarf, his lead. Let's think about it. I don't think Sableye gets rocks. I'm not the biggest Sableye person. So he brought Sableye. I kind of want to lead our Satoshi, our Accelgor, just to see, you know. I want to see if he leads Lele, which he probably doesn't. If he'll go... He doesn't have a defogger outside of Hawlucha. I want to lead Satoshi. Is he Lele? Oh, he doesn't lead Lele. Okay, attack number 2. Week one has been a little rocky as far as as far as our battles have gone. We have half the league are new players. They haven't been in our draft league, or if they have, it's been like a year or 2, right? What happened here is we were playing and he brought Sableye in. He was calm minding, and he just kept it as regular Sableye, meaning he has Prankster. So he was going like 5 turns without Mega Evolving. And in our league, it has been a common rule for all this time, pretty much. You Mega turn 1. So it wasn't until I brought in Bulu, which is my only counter for his Calm Mind Sableye, and his Will-O-Wisp went first. And then it hit me like, wait, he's supposed to be Mega. How is he going first before Bulu? So, but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna just do this same first few turns. I kind of forgot what his set was here. He has defense curl, so I'm gonna U-turn out. What I did prior, I was trying to spike stack him. We're trying to get out of here, man. We're trying to get out of here. I don't want to be... He brought so much fucking tech. And unfortunately, he revealed it. So I don't want to be too much of a dick. We kind of need this Pokemon. We're gonna go Bulu. Okay. Yes, Toxic. Let me see what Bulu does to this. He probably switches out, but he doesn't really have a good switch in besides Hawlucha. Imagine he brought like Grassy Seed to Hawlucha. It was very unfortunate. I'm sorry for Matt. He was off to a great start until that Sableye thing. So I give you props, Matt. Very sorry about that. And thanks for like having a man code and restarting the game with the same lead and all that. Thank you very much, man. It's unfortunate that happened, but now you know. Now you know for the rest of the season. Woodhammer, Hornleech. We're in the grassy terrain. We don't do that much. Here's Lele. Curious what kind of Lele this is. If it's specs, I want to see if it's specs Lele. I can't just switch out. If you're psychic, we'd probably die. If you're Woodhammer, we might kill you. Hornleech is decent. I just want to go for Woodhammer, but then we kind of get fucked up by Jellicent. I'm gonna do it. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. Equivalent exchange. Shout out to the Tapu battle right now. Now I know what theme I'm putting on for this battle. Yeah, we are recording this time. I'm going to go back to Satoshi, maybe. Our physical attackers, we have Gallade. So, Blissey. Gallade needs to stay for Blissey, okay? We need this Pokemon for Sableye. Kinda. Oh, fuck, okay. Okay. Hawlucha, here we go. So he knows what he's doing. Even if he's P-Jab, I think we're fine if we lay up. We have to lay up Trick Room. And hope we don't get Ochoa, Hawlucha, Burden Sweeper. If he has Poison Jab, guys, this is the scary part. But we need, if we could do our Trick Room, we might be just fine. P-Jab, I think we're fine. P-Jab, I think we're fine. Do I want to set the Trick Room, though? Do I really want to sub Trick Room? I say yeah. He went +2, so we have to kill Moonblast, otherwise we might be fucked. He might be fucked. He might switch out. Ooh. Ironhead. Ooh, we live! Oh, shout out to Sweet So C, man. What the fuck was that? Okay, we claim a kill with Sweet So C, unless he switches out. He does switch out, that's cool. He's going size with Toss Me here. Ooh, this is going to be it. I kind of want to Wish. Oh man, I'm getting my ass kicked. Kind of. I go first. Toxic Mist. I go Gallade. Good Toxic. That Toxic's going to stay with me. We have 2 ghost types. Dude, I want to see if he stays in. This is where spikes are kind of helping. I wish I had more spikes. Like our 10. This is where Bulu is my answer for this. Fuck it, here we go. Here we go. I have to. I kind of have to. Oh, fuck. Okay, we survive. Okay, I was wondering what happens in that case. Sableye. For Sableye, dude. That's kind of where I fucked up. That crit matters. We get paralysis. Damn, this is tough. He's actually really doing good. I give him props, man. And he was killing me on the first attempt, so he's still getting me. I could try chipping him down. You know, like, what am I gonna do? Just Dragon Dance. I think I lost. I really do think I lost here, so no, I need to knock him out, actually. I can't set up trickery. I gotta attack. Damn it, man. Oh, not good. Not good. We saw his... I don't really have shit for this at this point. Sableye, make it slower. We could knock you out. We could. That's the thing. We could. We probably have to do that. Nice. Oh my god. Big threat down. Let's try to recover our. This thing should go first. I don't think we need this thing anymore. I want to quick heal though. If we slower, there we go. He kills sweet. I'm gonna do this. Watch. Oh man, good game. I think we got this though. Unless he's like really funky. I don't see how we lose at this point. Watch me lose. This was an excellent game, Matt. Come on, man. Excellent shit. Actually, no, it's not over. We have to go Zapdos, but he lost his ground. We're looking better than he is. I don't have a concrete plan right now, but we're looking in a better spot than he is. I could launch Discharge. Yeah, that was your play. Damn. Alright, this was a tough matchup for me, man. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking Blissey. He brought Jellicent, who I never thought in my wildest imagination would come. Zydog. I so planned for Diggersby instead. What is he gonna do? Toxin. Seismic Toss. We're gonna do this. Nice. Nidoking. It's not working out. Oh! Oh shit. Okay, well, last game, I guess that gives Nidoking the rest of the kills, so. Whoa, that got too scary. Shout out. That's our season opener for season 9. This guy ain't even a singles player, so I could have prepped better. I was too focused on my trick room, and that didn't even work, so. Sheesh. Yeah, that's season 9 opener. So you guys subscribe. You're gonna see battles like this every week. I'm stressed. That was crazy. That was a 4-1, but not a 4-0. But that was actually a hard one. So I didn't bring the best team. Shout out to Bulu, Sweets, and Nidoking doing most of the work. Accelgor didn't do shit. I don't know what I was thinking bringing that thing. But then again, Incineroar would have been much better. So yeah, on team preview, I thought he had the even if I had the better roster, he had a plus matchup against me. Is how I feel. So let me guys know your opinion in the chat. Hopefully, I didn't play too bad. Ugh, that was stressful. I felt Aromatisse really did put in the work. So, you guys, I'll see you on the next one. Next week we have Nip Nintendo. Once again, question of the day. Seeing my 12 Pokemon on the screen. What is your favorite and what is your least favorite from the top section? So, thank you guys so much for the support. Once again, brand new season. Let's keep it up. And props once again, Matt Neal. You're a good dude, man. Bye.